Hello and hi, welcome to Yedidia Shofet and welcome to this week's question and Halacha of the week. Today's question, which was addressed to the chief rabbi, is, Rabbi, there's a fellow in my community, in my synagogue. Now, he came into the synagogue and he's a Kohen. And being a Kohen, he doesn't go in places which have a tameh, or in English, an impure atmosphere. What does it mean by impure atmosphere? Meaning, for instance, if there's a coffin going around, there's a distance that he distances himself from the coffin, from a cemetery, from one who passes away, and so on and so forth. So over here we had some type of a memorial, and there was a coffin inside of the synagogue. Now this Kohen, he walked into the synagogue not knowing that there's a coffin in there. And when he walked inside, he's like, there's a coffin in here. I'm a Kohen, I can't, I'm tameh, I'm in the same room as a dead person. What should I do? I have to, am I allowed to go to, say, Duchan? Can I still say Kohanim, Birkat Kohanim, when they put their hands up like this? Can I still do that? So, this was the question which was addressed to the chief rabbi. Because this question also continues, that is he considered as a valid Kohen until he purifies himself? Because, the Kohanim, they were known as the priests that were always pure. That's why they distanced themselves from such places. Now, could he be used as the one to say the first blessing of the Torah, because the first one who goes up is the Kohen? Could he go up in order to say the Duchan Duchan means to basically bless the community? Because when he is impure, he can't do such a thing. So, we answer to say that you have to understand, nowadays, the level of impurity is not the same as the level of impurity then. Nowadays, everyone is technically tameh to some degree. That means everyone is impure. And the only way, if you learn in the Torah, that a Kohen could become pure fully is not just through tevilah, not just through going to a mikveh, a pool of water, live water, but by going to the Bet HaMikdash, by having a sprinkling by the red heifer, the para aduma, with some incense, with some water, or whatever it is, and only through that a Kohen would be able to become from impure to pure and truly tahor to continue his services, to continue working in the Bet HaMikdash. So nowadays, what do? We go to the mikveh. However, for men, to go to the mikveh is really no chiyuv. There's no real strong obligation to go. If there's an emission in the middle of the night or whatever it is, he should go before donning his tefillin. That's what it said. But if he doesn't go by then, if he doesn't go by that, it's not that he is a tameh. We all consider it tameh. Even the Kohanim now have a status of tameh. The only people that are 100%, they have to go to the mikveh now, is a ger, a convert, one who's converting, and a woman who is within the last days of nida, that she is going through her purity after her period. Those people, they go through a mikveh, as the mikveh has many beautiful spiritual and physical connotations, which this video is not about. But the Kohen himself, he doesn't go. Nowadays I'm talking about. It's obviously better to go. Now, in this case, where he walks into a dead person's room, and he's right now tameh, so to say, he washes his hands, he can go for duchan. He should not go in such a room, he should not practice work within a room or within a building that has dead people in the freezer or lined up or whatever it is. That's not permissible. But, because the Kohen cannot put himself in such a state, but nevertheless, in such a situation, there are those who are lenient to say through much halacha, through much discussion, that the Kohen, even if he didn't go to the mikveh, after such a situation he can still go up and be considered a valid Kohen. However, he should better go to tevilah. It's better that he does go to fulfill all of the obligations of being part of a tahor Kohen, of a pure Kohen to some degree. He may not have the status of a pure Kohen like the times of the Bet HaMikdash, but he'll have a status of a pure Kohen who went to a mikveh for today. And the person who goes to the mikveh can always see the difference of what going to the mikveh is today, and what as opposed to not going to the mikveh in yesterday. Because the mikveh does have some type of a feeling, some type of a difference, but it's something that a person has to feel and if you're going to go before Shabbat or go before Tefillot, it's really a good trait that a person can try once in a while, especially for the high holidays. And I wish everyone a beautiful day, and we'll see you for hopefully Parsha of the week, Parshat Beshalach.